month after my birthday, 31. Appreciate everybody that told me happy birthday, and I'm gonna get straight to the point with this one. So as many of you know, I took my truck or my Tahoe to Daniel Powell to get this box built, and as many of you have heard it and seen it, and the box looks amazing. Like, did a really good job on the box. It looks great, as with anything else. The thing that made me decide to take my truck to Daniel was last year, went to Turkey Drag, and BERG came and got me and told me to, like, I listened to his car, listened to Daniel's truck, like Jeff's Suburban, I think it was, and like several other builds that I think he had his either designed, built, or had his hand in some way, and they all performed awesomely. They looked awesome, like just very awesome build. So that made me want to take my truck to him. But what happened was, the reason why is pretty much my fault. So I'll take the blame on this. I don't want anybody thinking anything negative about Daniel or anything. He does really good work, and if I didn't think so, I wouldn't have took him my truck. But what happened was, I didn't want to, I basically had his hands tied on what he could have been capable of if I would have gave him a blank slate. So what had happened was, like, I already, if you've been following me, you know I had my 1018s box in here, and already had, like, UAF had trimmed off everything, like all the fiberglass on the door panels, and the whole like amp rack is trimmed out, and it looks so pretty. And then I was like, man, the last thing that I want to do is pay to have all that done again. That, like, if you've ever had like a shop build your door panels, like, or any type of fiberglass panel, you know that it is very costly and time consuming, and that's the reason why. So when I contacted him, I was like, man, I'm interested in doing a 4th order bandpass. Like, everybody says it'll be more efficient and it'll, like, perform better. So, like, I'm interested in doing it, but I don't want to lose or, like, destroy my truck from the B-pillar back, basically. So I was like, do you think you could gut it or gut the inside of my box and do it? And he initially, like, from the get-go, he's like, man, I don't know. Basically, he told me he could do the best that he could, and I was like, all right, I really want to try to do a 4th order because everybody's been hounding me to do this for so long. So I was like, okay, like, I'll take the chance. So it didn't end up working out like I had planned. Like, I wanted it to be louder. Like, what bass head doesn't want stuff to be louder, but I was having some, like, I had issues with it, and, like, I can't turn it up as far, and it was my fault for, like, not gutting the entire truck from there back. Hindsight being 2020, like, I probably, or definitely probably would have gutted it, and like, from the B-pillar back, and did a blank slate build instead of just like, having to build out from inside of a shell, which is really limited on the cubic foot that you have in there. So I can't, like, I don't blame, like, there's no blame or nothing negative between me and Daniel. Like, I know I've made some posts here and there because I'd get salty about, like, blowing a sub or something like that, and none of that was necessary. It's just, like, we're all grown-ups here. We can, like, stuff happens, and basically we took a chance, and there were so many variables and stuff that went into building the box. Also, like, he had a very short amount of time to build it. I was gone for, I don't know, like 2 weeks or something like that. 2 weeks to gut the entire box and build it out from inside a shell of another box. He did stick to his timeline that he said that he would, and he stuck with the price that he said he would. So, like, there's nothing bad to be said there. It's just sometimes stuff works out and sometimes it doesn't. Like, and the reason why it doesn't really perform the way that I had hoped is because basically it doesn't have enough airspace, and I limited that, or enough airspace to be a proper 4th order, and I limited that by making him build it from inside the other shell because I didn't want to destroy all those fiberglass panels and have them built again. So I basically want to put that out there. I will be having this truck built again. I don't, like, I've kicked around tons of ideas on what to do, and I just don't know yet. I know that everybody, like I've had tons of people like contact me wanting to build my truck and everything like that. I'm not like, I'm not even to that point yet. It's just a lot to take in on like having it built. It's not just as simple like being such a high profile build. A lot of people want to build it like just to get their hand in it or whatever, but I don't want it to be like that. I just want to like really take my time and talk to some people, UAF, Eddie and them. I'll talk to them about some things, and I don't know, just really take my time and really do a lot of thinking and planning and running of numbers and everything like that on what could be done and everything, just to kind of hopefully move forward from this. Because I mean, everything in life isn't always peaches and cream. Like every now and then you have problems that come up, and you just gotta take the punches and keep on rolling. So just wanted to put that out there. Nothing against Daniel or anything. I had his hands tied, and he did the best that he could in the time restraint and the limited space and everything like that as he could. So nothing negative to Daniel or any of the guys at J-Car. And if you want like some beautiful work done, you can be sure to hit them up still. If he's able to build from a blank slate, I've seen several of his builds that came out awesome. So that's gonna be that. Now I'm gonna get back to driving so I don't wreck this thing, because I would like to see it getting crazy again. All right, as always, I appreciate you guys, and if you would like to help support a new build, hit up downforsoundshop.com, get you some car audio gear. Later.
Coming down your block, knocking pictures off the walls. So on Front Street, Ryan bagging bitches out the mall. On the giant high, just like Gucci Mane, I'm